Yeah, Nutriverse. Nutriverse. Okay, guys, so we have had the wrong plan for the last 40 years. So happy Friday. Happy Friday. The wrong plan. So, guys, we have had the wrong plan. We have had for too many years. We have had the wrong plan for too many years. And every year, hey guys, right? Every year, on top of year, we continue to follow this wrong plan, all right? So if you guys are at work or you guys are at home, make sure you're taking notes, okay? Because this is the simple things that we should have learned, right? We should have learned this stuff in school, okay? Make sure you share if you're on YouTube. Make sure you share if you're on Instagram. Make sure you share if you're on Facebook, because I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube Live. Okay, I got 2 phones on my computer. So the stuff that we should have learned, guys, the stuff that we should have learned in school, okay, and we didn't. So what happens is every single year, year after year, we contend, right? We end up passing it to our children, and we tell our children to do their best with this plan that we fell into, okay? So I want you guys to understand some things, right? Understand some things that life, just like God talks about, this is the book right here, right? How God wants us to be a millionaire, right? God wants us to live in abundance. God wants us to live in prosperity. God wants us to win, right? God wants us to win, right? God wants us to be prosperous. God wants us to live in prosperity. God wants us to, move forward. God wants us to help people. God wants us to have a lot of money so we can help a lot of people, okay? Unfortunately, right, the plan that our parents taught us was just get by. How many of you guys, parents, say, you know what? Just get by. Just try to do your best. Don't, brag about yourself. Don't boast about yourself. Stay quiet. Right? So we fell into this plan that our parents fell into as well. Right? So how it works is that it's our duty as parents. Right? So if you have kids, right? It's our duty as parents, guys. Okay? It's our duty as parents to learn as much as we can. Okay, make sure you guys share this, right? Text this link to 10 of your friends. It's our duty, guys, to learn as much as we can for the next generation. Okay, Chinese, Jewish people do this all day long. Okay, Indians do it all day long. Okay, it is our duty, guys, to learn as much as we can while we're on earth. And I'm not talking about going to school to get a master's degree, getting a bachelor's degree, or getting a PhD. No, I'm talking about real life education. College is not real life education. Okay, school does not teach us real life education. Okay, school does not teach us real life education. Okay, school taught us what the system wants us to know so we can be good employees. Okay, how many of you guys have a job? I don't have a job. This is my job right here. I'm in my home office. How many of you guys have, your dad said, go get a job? How many of you guys have a job because your mom and your dad said, go get a job? How many of you guys got a job? I had a job because my mom and dad said, you should get a good job. You should go to school. You should go to college to be somebody. This is what my mom told me. This is what my dad told me. So when we're growing up as kids, we only know what our parents tell us to do. We don't know any different. We don't see any different, right? So what our parents tell us, we think is the right thing to do. Okay? We're not thinking that our parents are steering us in the wrong direction, right? We're not saying, oh, mom, you don't know what you're talking about, right? We're not saying that to our parents. We're not saying, mom, you've been struggling, so why would you want me to struggle? No, we're not saying that because we don't know any better, right? We don't know any better, right? As children, think about when you was children. What did your mom say to you, about going to school and going to college and getting a job? Right? So as children, we didn't know any better, right? We didn't know better. We didn't know about getting rich. We didn't know about starting a business and all that. All we knew was what mom said. And all we did was what mom and dad did, right? So unfortunately, it's called a generational curse. Okay, hey guys on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Right? Unfortunately, we fell into a generational curse. Unfortunately, you've been told a lie all your life, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. It's hard to believe the truth now. You've been told a lie. Think about this. If you have been told a lie your whole entire life, it is hard to believe the truth. Do you guys agree with that? Because if you agree with that, then you know you have some work to do. Okay, you know you have some work to do. If you've been told a lie your whole life from birth until however old you are, I'm 36. Okay, if you've been told a lie and you've been brainwashed a lie your whole life, when you see someone else or someone else tells you something different, it becomes now impossible to believe them. Do you agree with that, guys? Make sure you share this. Tag a couple friends in this. Some people that may be at work right now. Okay? Some people may be at their job right now wanting to commit suicide. There's some people right now, okay, depressed. There's some people right now stressed out, okay, because they don't have another plan. They've been following the wrong plan their whole life. And they can't see another way. Okay. So again, right? Our parents told us a lie. School told us a lie. The doctors told us a lie. Our aunts and uncles told us a lie. So now when you hear the truth, you think the truth is a lie. You think the truth is a lie. When I first started, right, I'm here to enlighten you guys this morning, okay? Because something got to give, man. Something has to give. There's too many people depressed. There's too many people stressed out. There's too many people retiring broke. There's too many people committing suicide. Too many people are committing suicide, okay? So when I decided to transition from employee to entrepreneur, it was hard to understand how to make money on my own. It was very hard. It took a lot for me to understand that I don't have to go to a job for someone to tell me what to do just to make a paycheck to take care of my kid. Right? It was hard for me to change my mind. So the whole time that I was working a job, this is what my mom did. This is what my dad did. This is what my grandmother did. This is what everybody did. So now transitioning into entrepreneurship, my husband said it was a scam. My grandmother said it was a scam. My mom, everybody said this shit is a scam. Entrepreneurship is a scam. Starting your own business was a scam. You don't supposed to start your own business. This is what I heard when I was trying to transition. Don't start your own business. Oh, it's too hard. Oh, you need too much money. Oh, we don't know anyone, that started their own business. Why would you want to start your own business? This is the stuff I heard. Right? So it was hard. So for you guys right now that are trying to start your own business and you got your family and friends telling you, oh, this ain't it, don't do it, fuck them. Okay? Don't listen to them because they have been brainwashed too. See, we got to understand this stuff, guys. The people that we're around are brainwashed too. Okay? So if you're listening to them and they're telling you don't start a business, but they've been broke for 5 years, 25 years, 30 years, they cannot help you elevate. That's why you need to be around entrepreneurs that are elevating. Okay? Remember, if your mom, dad, cousin, aunt, sister's cousin, everybody is brainwashed, and now you're trying to change your mind or you're trying to transition to have a better life, why would you even want to listen to them? We cannot. If you have a job, your mom have a job, your grandfather have a job, your sisters and aunts and cousins and friends have a job, why would you listen to them on starting a business? You can't. And the problem is a lot of us fall into the category of wanting to do entrepreneurship, wanting to be our own boss, wanting to do our own thing. But now we got our money. Oh no, you shouldn't do that. You got your cousin say, oh no, you can't. So by default, you quit. Right? By default, you quit because you're already brainwashed. And if you keep hearing that this is the wrong thing to do, you're going to say, you know what? This ain't for me. Now you're like, well, Tanisha's saying, if I only have one income, I'm going to die broke. But then on the other hand, my mom don't add another income stream. It's confusing. So you feel like, what the fuck do I do? Guess what people do, guys? They do nothing. That's why they stay at the job. They stay broke. They stay listening to grandma. They stay listening to grandpa. They stay listening to their mother. They stay listening to their spouses. And then they die broke. Remember, guys, we've all been brainwashed from day one. While we was being formed in our mother's womb, you heard your mother talking about being broke. You heard your mother talking about going to the job. You heard your mother being stressed out about money. So we already programmed from our womb. So honestly, we have a fucking chance. We was already fucked before we got here. We were already fucking screwed, guys, before we got on earth. Okay? We already was. So here's the thing about people that are woke or say that they're woke, they still have a job. See, if you're fully woke and you fully understand that you have the power and you have the potential to be able to create your own and get out of the rat race and get out of poverty, then you would not have a job. So all you people that say you're woke and you still work a job, you're not woke, baby. Trust me. Because people that are woke don't want to work for nobody. People that say they're woke, that means they have another thought process. That means they're thinking differently. That means they know how to create their own money, do not want to work for no one but themselves. So you fool yourself when you say, oh, I'm woke, but you at your job telling your broke co-workers that you're woke, but you're still at the job. Okay? Okay? So again, we all were brainwashed. Okay? And being brainwashed, again, if we were told a lie all our life, when you hear the truth, you think it's a lie. And then you keep telling your kids the lies. You keep telling your, and then guess what? You live a life of lies, the whole life, and you don't wake up. Here's it. At some point, right? You don't wake up, guys, until you're 65, 75, 80 years old. It is too late then. You don't wake up until you're 65, 75, 80 years old when you don't work anymore because you're retired, but now you have time to think and reevaluate your life at 65, 75, 80, and you realize you worked for nothing. Now you're like, oh, damn. You mean to tell me I worked 40 hours a week for 40 years, and now I'm retired with 40% of my income, and now I got to go look for another job just to make ends meet? This is happening across the world. This is not just an American thing, guys. This is a worldwide thing, okay? Where people work for 40 years, they work for 40 hours to retire on 40% of their money, and they're dying broke. Or a lot of baby boomers are committing suicide. Okay? It's sad, guys. See, this makes me continue my journey on entrepreneurship because 99% of people, guys, are in this trap worldwide, not just in America, not just in your state, but in the whole entire world. We travel once in the blue. That's the plan. Something different. This is why, as adults, guys, this is why, as adults, we have to make it our duty to put ourselves in position for the next generation. As adults, we have to put ourselves in position. Okay, we have to put ourselves in position for the next generation. Just like your mom didn't put herself in position so you could win, you must put yourself in position so that your children can win. But you got to be woke, right? So don't fool yourself and say, oh, yeah, I'm woke. I know what it is. I know I don't want to work for nobody, but you're still working for them. You still depend on a paycheck from a job you don't like. You still depend on that 401k. You still depend on that tax money once a year. You're not woke. You're still sleeping. You still bamboozled. Okay? You still living the lie. Entrepreneurship, guys, is the way to go. Entrepreneurship is the way to go. When they freed the slaves, guess what? We had to find our way, right? We had to find ways. And before slavery, we were already entrepreneurs. We were already going out, doing our own thing, creating our own businesses. We were already doing all of this stuff. It wasn't until like the 1917, the company's gonna pay me. Right? And we fell into the trap. So got us so scared. The system got us so much in fear that we're scared to step out on our own. We're scared to leave our jobs. See, I got fired. I want you guys to understand that you're listening to somebody that got fired from their job. I got fired and I wanted to get fired. I was sick of that fucking job. I was a social worker. I was snatching kids out their home. I was breaking up homes. That did not make me sleep well at night. Snatching kids from people's homes just to make a fucking paycheck. That shit hurt my heart. Okay? That did not work for me. And I could not see myself doing it for 20 years. I could not see myself doing it for 40 years. No, no, no. Reevaluate your job and say, can I see myself doing this for 20 years and be happy doing it? I did not see myself working as a social worker, snatching kids, going to court, dealing with the cops, dealing with parents, dealing with, being threatened and shit for 40 years. I couldn't. So my job fired me. And I never looked back. I never looked back. And I thank God for my cousin, Samantha, who introduced me to entrepreneurship. Because she woke up. She came from the army. She woke up. She's like, listen, I don't want to work for a motherfucker. I want to work for myself. So it took her to wake up to now wake me up. Right? And once I got fired, I said, I am not going to work for anybody else. I am going to learn how to work for me. I am going to learn this thing called entrepreneurship. I am going to continue to live out the dream that my ancestors put out for us to follow. It's a system. Everything's a system. There's an entrepreneur system. There's a rat race system. There's a job system. There's a family system. There's a wealth system. There's a legacy system. There's systems in place. So our ancestors started the entrepreneur system. It's our duty, guys, to continue it. It's our duty to continue the system that our ancestors put in place. Not what the government put in place. No. We're not living our best life working for someone else. You're not happy working for someone else. I know I damn sure wasn't. You're not happy with someone telling you to go to sleep or when to wake up or when to eat or when to go take a shit. You cannot be happy. That is not happiness. That is not you living your best life. So for all the people that are woke, they don't work for nobody. They're not on Social Security. They're not on government assistance. They're not on Section 8. So you people that say you woke, but you get a Social Security check. So you people that say you woke, but you're on Section 8. No. Entrepreneurship, guys, is having 100% faith in you, in your abilities, in your powers that God gave you. Now, I'm not a preacher or a pastor. I mean, you're nothing. But I believe in God. You have to believe in something. You have to believe in a higher power. We have everything inside of us, guys, to make us wealthy. We have everything inside of us, guys, to win. But again, if we continue to believe the lie that we cannot do no more than just work a job, you're going to die without living. You're going to die without ever experiencing life. You're going to die with health issues. You're going to die, guys, with a whole pile of bills. Most of y'all just work for bills. Most of y'all not working for freedom. Y'all working for bills. Y'all working just to stay in debt. A student loan keeps you in debt. Pay the shit off. And most people can't pay it off. So get your pen and paper, guys. I'm gonna break down how the system works, and hopefully some of you wake up today, Friday, June 21st. So hopefully some of you guys wake up today, okay, and want to create your own, and will do anything to create your own, and continue to work at creating your own. Okay, how the system works is we go to school, right? Everybody went to school, right? Who went to school? Who didn't go to school? Everybody went to pre-K or kindergarten, until college or 12th grade, right? Some of us dropped out, some of us didn't, but we all went to school. And who was the school taught by? By the system, the government. The system, the government, taught us what they wanted us to know. They taught us what they wanted us to learn. Not life skills, not how to be rich, not how to get wealthy, not how to build a legacy, not how to invest in stocks, right? Not how to invest in real estate, not how to read a book, right? See, education is key. School is not. Education, write that down. If you at work or you're in your cubicle, wherever you're at, or you're at home or whatever, if you're driving, pull over. Education is key. I told my daughter, she's graduating from high school. And I said, education in life starts soon as you graduate high school. You never stop learning. Once you stop learning, you immediately start dying. So school is not necessary, but education is very necessary. Okay, so went to school, right? Right? We all went to school. We all made friends in school. We all loved our teachers. We loved our principal. We ate the nasty ass school lunch. We had to wear the school uniforms and all that shit. We had to conform, right? So again, remember, we are programmed. So if every day we went to school, we ate the nasty ass school lunch, we had to wear the uniform, listen to the teachers. That's the same thing people do right now at their jobs. They wake up, they go to the job, put their uniform on, listen to their boss. And if they say anything that their boss don't agree with, they getting fired. If we said anything or did anything bad in school, guess what? They was calling our parents or we was going to the damn principal. I know I was in high school. I was terrible in high school. I was always the whole time, the principals, the teachers, our classmates were saying, what college are you going to? Or what do you want to be when you grow up? What college do you think is the best? Oh, this college is good for this. Oh, this college is good for that. Right? I mean, if you remember, I remember my teacher saying that. Oh, you should go to this college because I can be good in that. How many of us experience this? Right? How many of us experience this? Our teachers programming us to go to college. Our principals programming us to go to college. Our friends programming us to go to college. Oh, if you don't go to college, you ain't gonna be successful. If you don't go to college, you ain't gonna make no money. People that have high school diplomas don't make as much money as people that have college degrees. Do you guys, anyone heard that? Am I the only one that heard that shit? You won't be successful if you don't have a degree. Oh, you need a master's degree. You need to go to the highest level in college so that you can make the most money in your life so you can retire good. Am I the only one that heard that? Well, because if that's the case, if I'm the only one that heard that, guess what? That's why I'm sitting in my home office making 20 grand a month, and you guys are at the job office making $0 a month. Go to school, in school, go to college, right? Go to school, right? In school, we heard go to college, right? And in school, what else did we hear? Get a job, right? Get a job. Why don't you become a doctor? Why don't you become a nurse? Why don't you become a teacher? Why don't you become an engineer? I never heard none of my teachers say start a business. I never heard any of my principals say create your own product. I never heard any of my principals, teachers, none of them, authority figures say learn how to get rich. I never heard that. Never. I never heard that. So think about this for a minute, guys, because this will wake some folks up today. Okay? Think about this. If you never heard start a business, create your own product, get rich, and you hear it after 30 years, you think it's a fucking scam. You think it's a lie. You think it's impossible because you never heard it before. See, learning comes by hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing and seeing and seeing and seeing. If all we heard was school, college, job, That's what we did, right? School, college job, school, college job. Save your money in the bank. Right? That's all that I heard. So that's all that I did. I did everything. I went to school. I went to college. I got a bachelor's degree in psychology. Right? I had a job. I was saving money in the bank, and I was broke. So that shit didn't work. I didn't find this out until I was 26 years old. I didn't find out that this shit didn't work until I was 26 years old. When I was making 30 grand a year at my job. And I had my daughter to take care of, living in the basement with a 1989 Toyota Corolla with the trunk up. I said, well, how does this work? How do people work forever and they don't have money? How in the world am I working 40 to 60 hours a week at my job and I still don't have no money? How does this shit work? Thank God for my cousin. Thank God for my cousin. She said, this will work, baby. You need to create your own. I heard that from my cousin. Not mom, not dad, not grandma, not auntie. While we're in college, get a job. While we had jobs, your money, you're losing money. Why? Because inflation goes up 3% every year. And if you're saving money, the value of your money goes down. The buying power of your money goes down. Bread used to be 99 cents a loaf. Bread is $5 a loaf now. If you were saving money, guess what? Your money can't buy that much. I go to the grocery store, I spend $50. I got one bag or two bags. Like, what the fuck did I buy? I spent $50 and I got one bag. What the fuck? Inflation is killing us. Inflation goes up every year. We don't get a raise at our job every year. See, they didn't tell us this shit in school. We don't get a raise at our job every year. We don't get higher interest every year for having our money in the bank saved. Our 401ks, for you people that are gun holes on 401k, you guys are losing 3% every year on your money, and then you're losing 3% to fees on your money every single year. We didn't learn this in school. So some of you may say, this lady is crazy. This lady don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Some of y'all may say that. All right, that's cool. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: go to school, go to college, get a job, save, 401k, die broke. That's the plan that we all heard. And that's the plan that 90% of the world is following. So if inflation is going up 3% every year, and your income is not going up at least 5% every year, you will be making less money every single year. Think about it. Every year, your debt is increasing. Every year, you're struggling. Every year, you don't have money. Every year, you can't get ahead. Every year, you're broke. How? Because you're following the wrong plan. 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 You're following the wrong plan, guys. Y'all don't know me, right? I don't know y'all, but I know one thing. Y'all following the wrong plan. Especially if you had a job right now, especially if you got $0 in the bank and you're over 25 years old. You're following the wrong plan. School, college, job, save, 401k, and then you die. You're not supposed to live your best life at 65. 65 years old, you already can't see. You already got health issues. You already up to. This is 90% of the world. The other 10% of the world, guys, is good. You got to say, well, I continue to be on the 90% side, or I need to get on the 10% side. There's some people that retire wealthy. There's some people that retire healthy. There's some people that retire bill-free, debt-free. But the majority of the people don't. So what they didn't tell us in school is get education. Never stop educating yourself. For you guys that follow me, you all should have this book already. You guys believe in God. God wants to be a millionaire. God doesn't want us to be broke. God doesn't live in basements and check to check. God don't want us to live in heartache and stress and depression. That's of the devil. That's what the devil wants. Okay? So education, guys, is key. Knowing yourself, loving yourself, your health, wealth, love, and happiness, guys, is key. See, those are the basic things that we didn't learn in school. Our teachers couldn't teach it because they didn't love themselves. Our pastors can teach us because the pastors don't even love themselves. The pastor literally is struggling them damn selves. That's why I'm not a church goer. I'm not interested in going to church every fucking Sunday because the pastor's struggling with his health. He's struggling with his wealth. He's struggling with his relationships. But he's supposed to help me? He's supposed to help us? How? He's following the same plan too. He ain't got no different plan. He's still in the rat race too. He's still trying to save up the little dollars that he get every Sunday to put into a 401k for retirement. There's pastors that retire broke. There's pastors that scam people. So for all you churchgoers and all you people that love church, now there's nothing wrong with church. Don't say Tanisha said, church is horrible. No, I didn't say that, right? But if the pastor's struggling and the pastor has a job, the pastor's not woke. The pastor's still sleeping, and it's called the blind leading the blind. If your pastor works a job, and your pastor's driving a beat up a car, and your pastor's living in the basement of his brother's house, your pastor is sleeping just like you are, and you need to find another church. Your pastor is sending you straight to hell. Like I said, y'all don't want to believe me? Y'all don't have to believe me. Y'all can say this lady is nuts. This lady don't know what she's talking about. My pastor ain't lead me to hell. Oh, okay. So education, guys, is key. Never stop educating yourself. Never stop educating yourself, guys. Never. Never stop reading. You should make your business to read a book a month. People that are rich and wealthy, damn near read books every week, every day. But make it your business to read a book every single month. That means you have to invest in yourself. That means you have to buy stuff that's going to change your mind, that's going to brainwash you to become great. Because the plan that we have is not allowing us to be great. It's allowing us to be in fear, in stress, heartache, depression. Education, guys, is key. Never stop investing in yourself. Read a book a month. Hire you a mentor. Okay? Hire you someone that's 10 steps ahead or 1,000 steps ahead of you, if you can afford it. Buy you a course. Okay? Go to some events. Because when you do that, now you get confidence. Now you feel good that you can create your own. But if you're around your mother, father, sister, cousin, and you're around your pastor and your co-workers who ain't doing shit, how do you build confidence in that type of environment? You cannot. You cannot build confidence in an environment that got you oppressed in the first place. You have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to step out. You have to go new places. You have to be around different type of people. You have to be around people that are thinking higher, thinking at a different level. Okay, so education, guys, is key. And then having your own business. Like I said, in school, My teacher never said it. My mom never said it. My dad, I never heard nobody say shit. So when my cousin came to me and said, listen, you need to learn how to create your own business. You need to have your own business. And I'm like, well, shit. Well, how am I going to do that? I'm living check to check. How am I going to create my own business? I had to sacrifice. I had to sacrifice mortgage and car note, car payment. Some people feel that if they sacrifice their rent or their mortgage or a credit card payment this month, they're going to be behind. But you are already following the wrong plan, so you are already behind. It's not rocket science. Look at your bank account. How much money do you actually have access to right now? How many books do you have access to right now? How many millionaires do you have access to right now? How many great thoughts do you have access to right now? See, you got to ask yourself these questions in order for you to really be great and start moving to another level in your life. Right? Not scrolling on Instagram looking for answers. You need to ask yourself, dig deep down in your heart and your mind, and say, is my bank account where I wanted to be? Is my health where I wanted to be? Is my relationships where I wanted to be? Is my love and my heart where I wanted to be? If not, you got to make a change. Again, if we've been told a lie our whole life, it's hard to believe the truth. That's why some people, when they're in relationships and their husband lying to them all the time, they stay with them because they live in the lie anyway. So my husband lying don't mean no difference. My wife lying don't mean no difference. I'm living the lie anyway. So someone lying to me don't make a fucking difference. That's why some of y'all relationships is in turmoil. Some of y'all boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives cheating on y'all. Y'all still there. They done cheat on you 10 times. You still there. Why? Because you're living a lie anyway. And your husband's a part of the lie anyway, or your wife's a part of the lie anyway. So it don't make no sense to go find somebody else or get rid of the husband because we already fucked anyway. Let him fuck it. Let him sling some dick. Let him sling pussy. I don't give a fuck. We fucked up anyway. I say you deserve better. I say you deserve more. I say you deserve more. You deserve to live in abundance. You deserve to live a life that you truly want. Make sure you share this information because no one talks about this stuff, guys. It's hard to talk about this. Being broke is a hard pill to swallow. Looking at your bank account, some people, it's hard for them to look at their bank account because it makes them depressed, it makes them stressed, it makes them feel hopeless. Okay, so education, guys, is key. Okay, then having you a business. Why having a business is so critical? Because business, guys, allows you to think for yourself. It allows you to develop into the person that you truly need to become. Business allows you guys to think outside the box. Business allows us to become creative. Business allows us to hire our kids. Business allows us to position ourselves. Business allows us to get out of bad debt. Business allows us to now start investing in stocks, in real estate, gold, silver, Bitcoin. Business allows us to start creating assets. Money is everything. Money is everything. Money, somebody need to write that in the comments. Money is everything. You ever didn't have no money? How did you feel? You ever had some money? How did you feel? See, money makes you feel good. Having no money makes you feel bad. Money is like breathing air. We're all breathing right now, right? That's how you guys are watching me And this is exactly how money is. Money is air. Try to stop breathing for an hour. See what happens. You're dead. Try not having money for 20 years. You are dead. Money is everything, baby. I love money. Money loves me. Money comes easily and frequently to me. See, we didn't learn that shit in school either. We learned just trade hours for dollars. See, the problem with trading hours for dollars, at some point in your life, you're not going to be able to trade hours for dollars anymore because you're going to get old. Arthritis. I have an uncle. He got arthritis. He can't work no more. His knees hurt too bad. So you're not going to get up to go to a job. At some point, see, the problem with working for hours, trading hours for dollars, is that eventually, guys, it comes to a stop. Whether you're controlling it or not. Trading hours for dollars, guys, come to a stop at some point. And you can no longer trade hours for dollars. This is what's happening in the world. People are 65, 55, and they can no longer trade hours for dollars. And then what happens? Now they go into deep depression. Now they become alcoholics. They become crackheads. They start overdosing on prescription drugs because now they don't have the physical ability to go make money anymore. See, we're in the digital age where trading hours for dollars no longer makes sense. This is how you make money. This is how you make money, okay? With your brain. Work smart, not hard. Warren Buffett, 86 years old. He still works because he loves what he does. He makes billions of dollars. He loves what he does. He doesn't have to go to work, but he loves it so much that it's in him to go. His job is 5 minutes away from his house. He drives his Cadillac to his job every day, 7 days a week. And he makes billions of dollars. Everyone knows Warren Buffett. And if you don't, start studying him. At some point, you can no longer physically make money. So what is the solution if you can no longer physically make money? You got to know how to mentally make money. You got to know how to emotionally make money. See, money is an energy. In order for you to really get money, you got to know how. In order for you to know how to attract money, your energy and your emotions got to be right. Right? Like I said, school didn't teach us about energy. School didn't teach us about meditation. School didn't teach us about manifestation. School didn't teach us stuff. So when you hear, oh, you need to manifest money, you think it's a lie. It's a scam. When people say money's emotional and you can attract money or you can run money away from you, people say, oh, that's a lie. All I got to do is just go to work for money. What happens when you can no longer physically go to work for money? Have you asked yourself that? Have you asked yourself, what's going to happen if I can physically no longer go to work for money? How many of you asked yourself that? At your jobs right now. How many of you said, what's going to happen if I have to physically stop working? How will money come in? See, this is a hard pill to swallow too. Because if you don't have a plan A, B, C, this is going to be a hard pill to swallow because you don't have a plan. Write that down as a question that you need to soul search for yourself. What is going to happen to me if I can physically make no money? What's going to happen to me if I can no longer physically go make money? Because if all you know is to physically make money, you're going to die doing that exact thing. If you never learn how to make money emotionally, if you never learn how to make money mentally, when you're 65, you're not going to go into learn mode. When you're 75, you're not going to automatically go into learn mode and learn how to change your emotions and change your mental health about money. No, you have to start it now. It's mental, physical, and emotional, and spiritual. Money is physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. It's physical, at some point, that goes away. Spiritual never goes away. You're going to always have your emotions until you die, and you will always have your brain until you die. So if you don't know how to make money mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, working for money until you die physically is what you will do. Your 401k, your pension, none of that shit works. None of it will work, and none of it can't work. Okay? So you educate yourself, guys, on what you want to do. You want to start a business. You want to start an e-commerce. You want to start a multi-level marketing company. You want to sell hair. You want to sell nails. You want to sell dog food. It doesn't matter. Do the research. Educate yourself. Find people that are doing what you want to do. Follow them. Some of y'all need to unfollow folks in real life and on social media. They're not serving you. They're not helping you. They're not helping you think differently. So educate yourself, guys, on what you want to do. Find the people that are doing what you want to do. What is your passion? What do you love? Where do you see yourself in 5 years if you decided to take the leap of faith on yourself to go and create your own for your family? Education, and then having a business. It's not about making money in the business, guys. It's about positioning yourself to have a peace of mind, to live your life now, and to help others. Because see, money flows to you in your business, spiritually, and emotionally. Get it? When I first started my business, it took me 3 years to make money, guys. It took me 3 years when I first started my business in 2011. I think it was like 2011, 2012. It took me 3 years to make a fucking dollar. Because in my head, my brainwashed brain was, I got to physically show up some money in my business. That's why people fail in business, because they think, oh, I gotta show up. Just like you show up at your job every day and you get a paycheck, whether you half-ass do the job or you do it 100%, you're still gonna get a paycheck. See, in business, don't work like that, baby. You don't just physically show up and the check show up. No, you have to have emotional strength. You have to have spiritual strength. And you also have to have the brain capacity. You also have to have the brain capacity to understand this stuff. So me working my business or trying to get my business off the ground for 3 years, I was at the computer 18 hours a day. And I couldn't understand why I couldn't make money. I'm like, damn, I'm spending 18 hours on this computer. I'm spending 2 hours a day on this computer. Oh my God. Why the fuck am I not making money? Because business ain't physical, baby. It ain't physically showing up. I had to change my mind. I had to change my mind. How many of you are struggling in your business right now and saying, damn, I can't make no money? But you showing up every day physically. But are you showing up mentally, emotionally, and spiritually in your business? Are you showing up every day, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually in your business. I struggled for 3 years because I just kept showing up physically. I thought if I spent 18 hours a day that I was going to make at least $1,000 a month. No. It wasn't until I changed my mind. It wasn't until I started educating myself on entrepreneurship. It wasn't until I started going to events. It wasn't until I started networking with people. It wasn't until I got a mentor or a coach, someone that was 10 steps ahead of me that can pull me up. So for 3 years, me showing up how this thing works is when I started making money. Because now you got to have the brain capacity. You got to understand money. You got to understand where money comes from. You got to understand your value. You got to understand your customer's thought process. So education is key, guys. Never stop educating yourself. Having a business, guys, to create your own, hire your kids, build a legacy is what we all need. Creating passive income, guys, because eventually physically showing up to make money does not work. Passive money is what leads to financial independence. Real estate and stocks. Okay, real estate and stocks. Real estate and stocks. So I've been on here almost an hour. So Instagram is telling me that I got 2 minutes. So I have to restart Instagram. Okay. Passive money is real estate and stocks. This is why I encourage you guys to start studying passive income. Not a 401k, not a pension. Real estate and stocks. Real estate is passive, stocks are passive. Passive income is what leads to financial independence. Investing in yourself brings the best ROI. Investing in yourself brings the best ROI. Investing in courses, mentors, events, books, classes, education is what brings the best return on your investment. We have to stop just spending money, guys. We got to just stop wanting to look cute. We got to stop putting, money into our children on their feet, buying them Jordans. What is going in your children's heads? Is Cardi B in their head? Only Jay-Z and Beyonce in their head? Migos and all of them? Offset, all of them in their head? Or are you putting Robert Kiyosaki in your kid's head? Are you putting Robert Greene in your children's heads? What are we doing to build a legacy, guys? What are you doing to live now? What are you doing to live now? We didn't learn about education in school. We didn't learn about business and entrepreneurship in school. We didn't learn about investing. We didn't learn about passive income. We didn't learn about living. We didn't learn about reading. And we sure didn't learn about helping others. So what is the solution? What is the solution for this wrong plan that we all were birthed into? Well, 90% of us were birthed into the wrong plan. We have to create our own plans. We have to create, guys, our own plan, whether you have children or not. What are you leaving behind for them to prosper with? To work comfortably from our cell phones. The digital age has allowed us to work comfortably from our cell phones. I teach people how to make money on their cell phone. But if you think physically showing up is going to make you money, then buying a course won't even work for you. If you're not willing to change your mind, if you're not willing to change your emotion around money, 90% of us are emotionally tied to money. So that's why people never want to let their money go. They hoard money, and that's why they never have any. That's crazy. How the fuck do you hoard money, but you never have none? So mindset. It's all emotional. It's a spiritual thing. Money is spiritual. Okay? It's mental. Okay? See, I show people how to position themselves on Amazon. See, Amazon is taking over the freaking world. I show people how to position themselves on YouTube. I show people how to position themselves on social media. All right? Some people may think I'm a genius. Some people think I'm a guru. No, I'm just a person that understood that I was following the wrong plan for 30 years. And now I woke up, and now it's my duty to wake other people up. The plan that we were fed from birth does not work. That's all. That's all. So I have to now put stuff like this in my head, a book, right? Because if you want to get ahead, this is how we get ahead. This is how we get ahead, guys, putting the right information in our minds. Because there's plenty of people that got courses and they still at the job broke. We have to read. We have to read, guys. The information is in the real books, not the school books. The information for us to prosper is in these real books, not the school books. So education, creating your own business, whether it's an e-commerce or you want a multi-level marketing company or you want to have your own product, it doesn't matter. Find people that are doing what you want. Here's what I found in being in business. Here's what I found. That most people don't even know what they want. Most people don't even know what they want. Most people don't even know what their purpose is. Most people don't know what they want. So how do you say, well, I want this, so let me go connect with these people that have that? You start reading. Start reading to find out what you truly want. Find out what you truly want in your life. I told my daughter this. You're not going to go to college. She graduates from high school next week. And I said, you're not going to go to college. Fuck it. You're not. I just told my daughter, you're not. My mom think I'm crazy for telling her that. Everybody think I'm crazy for telling my daughter, don't go to college. But I told my daughter, I want her to take 6 months just to work the business, because we have an Amazon business. She's going to work on that to figure out what she wants. Because you can't go to school to figure out what you want. You can't go to college to figure out what you want. Because all college is doing and all school is doing is force feeding you what they want you to know. So I said, you're going to take 6 months off, maybe go volunteer if you want, right? But you're going to be working this Amazon business, bringing you in some money, reading some books for 6 months so you can really figure out what you want. See, because I invested in myself, because I know better, I'm not going to force feed my kids no garbage. I'm not going to force feed my kids garbage now. See, this is why, guys, it's so critical that we invest in ourselves. We understand what we want. We start to change our mindset so we can pass it on to our children. Again, my mom was broke, so I was broke. My dad always saved money, ended up broke, so I was broke. So no one was able to tell me nothing different. Everybody said, go to college. College is not the way. College is not how you get an education. College is not the way. Sorry. It's not. But education is the way to winning. So you guys need to figure out what you want first. When I started my business, all I knew was that I didn't want to go back to a job. That's all that I knew. I said, I don't want to go back to a job, so I'm going to do everything in my power not to have to go look for a job. But what did I have to do? I needed a lot of money to start a business. I did. You need a lot of money to start a business. That's why people fail too. Because y'all have a lot of money. You need a lot of money. Just like you need a lot of money to go to college. But the problem with college is that the government gives you a loan. So you good. Oh, I got the loan, so I'm good. But you're really not good because you got to pay that shit until you die. You need a lot of money for college, just like you need a lot of money to build a business. So they go hand in hand. But once you know what you want, guys, you're going to do everything in your power to get it. That's what I did, right? All I knew is that I didn't want a job. I wasn't interested in going back to a job. I wasn't interested in being a slave anymore. Find out what successful people were doing so that they can be successful. I didn't study my parents. I did that already for 30 years. I didn't study my professors and teachers. I did that already. That didn't work. So I had to find people in encyclopedias, inside of books, online to start studying. That's how it works. Someone 400 pounds can't teach you how to lose weight because they ain't did it. Someone who's broke can't teach you how to make money because they ain't did it. Someone that's not married cannot teach. Someone who's broke cannot teach you how to get rich. Someone who has an apartment cannot teach you how to get a house. See, we got to understand these things, guys. Unfortunately, our professors that were teaching us business never ran a business. But we listened to them. It's called the blind leading the blind. The blind leading the blind. The blind leading the blind. We tell our kids to go follow the blind people too. And then we tell our people too. And everybody's fucked. And everybody ends up fucked. Everybody ends up robbing Peter to pay Paul. Everybody got to borrow money. I got to call my mom to borrow money. I got to call my daughter to borrow money. I got to call my uncle to borrow money. And then nobody who wakes up. No one said, you know what? This plan doesn't work. This plan hasn't been working for us. I have to do something different. That's why I made a decision to do something different. You need at least 3 income streams minimum, guys. Your job is one, because that's to pay your bills. Then you need a business that's going to produce income. And then you need a vehicle that's going to bring you in passive income, whether it's stocks or real estate. Because that's the only thing that's bringing in passive income. Or if you invested in diamonds or oil, diamonds, real estate, and stocks, that's passive income. But how do you get passive income if you only have one job and you live in check to check and you paying the bills from that one job? Impossible. Business. That's why you get your credit together. For you people that have credit and your credit been messed up for 40 years, you need to get your credit right. You need money. You need money. You need money. Start a business, guys, today. Sacrifice today. If you don't sacrifice today, you're going to sacrifice the next 40 years, and then your kids are going to sacrifice 40 years, and then no one ever lives. Start you a business, guys, so that you can get passive income, so you can have a peace of mind, so you can start living your life today, not when you're 65, old and decrepit and wrinkled. You don't live your life at 65. At 65 is when you're keeping you going. Not at 65. Oh, let's go on the beach. Let's go to South Beach. Nobody looking at you at 65, old years old, wrinkled. Nobody wants you. We got to start living our lives today. Don't eat lunch. Don't go to lunch. Some of y'all can afford not to eat lunch today at your job. Watch my webinar. It's a course that I sell online that helps people position themselves in Amazon e-commerce. Position themselves on Amazon. Take some time to watch it. Don't want to learn from me? That's fine too. Have a good day at work. I'm only talking to the people who saying, I believe in education. I want to live my life now, and I want to help other people too. I'm not interested in people who saying, see the difference now from when I was broke until I got a couple coins, is that it was like, damn, how do you pay these fucking bills? All I was doing was working a job just to pay the bills. And no one wins like that. No one prospers like that. And for all you God-fearing people, if you're not living in abundance, the devil wants you stressed. The devil wants you depressed. God doesn't want that. God wants you happy. God wants you to have a lot of money. You see what this book says? Becoming a millionaire God's way. You guys can see this on YouTube and Facebook. Becoming a millionaire God's way. That's the truth book, right? The pastor got prostate cancer. It's so fucked up. Your pastor, like I said in the beginning, we all heading down and keep us stupid and blind. We can never go to the top. Get from around the negative people. Get from around the negative Nancys. Get from around all the broke people. Because broke is contagious. Getting rich is also contagious. Pick your side. Pick your side. You're broke. And get money. That's how it works, guys. So hopefully, we've been on here for an hour. Hopefully, you guys take action and do something new today. Because if you don't do it on Instagram, watch for 40 years. Okay? If you've been struggling with so that you can invest passive income. So happy Friday to you guys. Hopefully you guys wrote some notes and you got this is a whole free game lesson that I gave you guys. So the ones that got it are the ones who will do something today. So guys, we have had the wrong plan